Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the cards of the day. We're going to jump right in with the love cards. Page of Coins is saying that someone is going to be showing their interest in you romantically, but are you interested? Is the time right? The only answer that you're going to find that's going to be worth anything is going to come from within. So you're going to have to look inward to find guidance as to whether or not to reciprocate these feelings. And the mystical forces at work today in love are the moon, divination, psychic ability, and Saturn, the laws of time and timing. So you're going to have to follow your instincts and see if the timing is right or not, as to whether or not to pursue this interest or move forward with a current interest. And we're going to move right into the money cards. Sorry, let me just get that organized. There we go. All right, the money cards. The Ace of Wands is telling me that there's not just some energy. There is a mountain of energy building up around your money, around the money area in your life, which is fantastic for creating something new. The Ten of Coins, however, is telling me that someone is going to protect the money. Someone is going to protect their money ferociously. They're going to be hoarding it. You don't need to hoard money. It's okay to spend it. It's okay to invest. It's okay to do other things. Just because you have money doesn't mean everyone is trying to steal your money. And the mystical forces that surround the money sector are Uriel. Uriel is an archangel. And Uriel is the archangel of the light of God, love, and wisdom. What does this mean in the money area? You're going to be showing some favor. You're going to be given some favors, and you're going to be given a little bit more information so that you can proceed forward with your money ventures. That is going to trigger Dagaz, which is the dawn, the day, or the breakthrough rune, the revelation. It is the rising sun that sheds light on all the situations. Those two things combined mean that there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be dumped on you today in the money area, but it looks like it's all going to be pretty good. And we have the well-being cards. Okay. Six of Wands is telling me that you have had a victory, or you will soon, but it has left you a little bruised and a little raw. And you are going to have the desire to protect everything that you care for ferociously right now. Even though you've won, you still feel like you're on the attack or the defensive. However it is you had to win, you still won. Protect who you care for, but don't stranglehold them to death. And we have the mystical forces around the well-being cards today. We have Capricorn, I utilize. Their root meaning is I utilize because they will use everything and anything at their disposal, including themselves and others, and they're not afraid to ask for help either, which feeds right into caring for those that you care about with the cards. And the second card is Chokure. This is a Reiki symbol for activation, increased power to turn something on. Essentially, someone is going to turn your switch today. Something's going to happen that's going to trigger a massive victory according to the cards. And the time is now, and you're going to have everything around you that you need to win, but you need to utilize it and utilize it correctly. And we have the spirit message. The star card is telling me that the spirits are guiding you, and they are showing you favoritism by giving you information so that you go in the right direction. The downside is that everybody else seems to think that this is a very devil-may-care kind of lifestyle, and they think that you need to change how it is that you're doing it. You don't need to necessarily do everything they're telling you, but you should probably listen to their advice, but ultimately remember that it is your choice at the end of the day, not theirs, as to how you live your life. And the mystical forces around this are Perthro, the dice rune. Basically, it's occult abilities, luck, chance, and mysteries, meaning we will never completely understand or know how it is that you do the things that you do. And The divine number of 777 is saying that you're lucky. You have a lot of excellent luck coming your way. Things have just sort of been working out for you, and you don't necessarily even know how or why, but you're going with it. And with the star acting as your guide, there's no reason for you not to. And we have the headline cards. Now remember that the headline cards are big, big events. Huge events. Now, we have the Devil card. The Devil card represents not a literal devil, but more of a figurative one that represents the negative aspect of humans. All of our nasty, disgusting choices, decisions, and things that we wish we could rip out of ourselves. That's what the devil represents. The things that we hate about ourselves the most. And sometimes we see that in others, and it triggers more negativity. Now, that is crossed with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a warning about not letting negativity corrupt you. Just because you might not be the one in charge does not excuse you from the fact that you are either working for someone who is negative, perpetuating it, or spreading it. It will corrupt you. You cannot take dirty money either and expect it to be magically clean when it exchanges hands. These things are immutable. Negativity will always corrupt and spread more negativity. It is that simple. And I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of talk of corruption and the spreading of corruption in the news today. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to learn the hard way that they cannot harbor this negativity and walk away. And we have the energy or the mystical forces around the headlines today. The first card is your root chakra. This is your foundation, your tailbone specifically, grounding. The root, though, the root is the foundation of you, knowing who you are. You need to spend time in nature to figure that out. Find your place in this world, or at least find your footing enough to where you know who you are and what you truly desire, who the root person you are is. This will help to fight against corruption like in the cards. Now, when you're out of balance, it causes fatigue, insecurities, addiction, instability, lack of identity, which makes you far more easily manipulated by the devil card. It literally is why you're being corrupted. And this is a warning to know thyself, and you can better defend thyself against the corruption. And we have 444. You are protected by the universe right now, and your spirit guides are actively protecting you so that you do not fall prey to the corruption that the cards talked about, so that you do not blindly follow someone who just happens to be charismatic and saying things that make sense to you, but not really speaking any real truth. Know thyself. You are protected temporarily until you figure out who that is. But know thyself, and you will know what it is that you want and who you wish to follow or not follow. That's the cards of the day, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye.